I've always been told that if you don't have a stroller wagon to take to the beach, your best bet is going to be a jogger. So we took our jogging stroller to the beach to test out this theory. Even just going in a straight line while pushing was not easy. So as you can see, we don't have the under basket on there. And the one thing that I noticed right away as well as the push just going forward, is that there's a lot less storage option for you if you're using a jogging stroller at the beach than if you're using some kind of a wagon. Even with the basket on, there would not have been very much, especially because beach days often come with so much, towels and, toys and blah, blah, blah. So I don't think that a jogger is the best choice in that sense either from the storage perspective, but just the push going forward on this soft, loose sand really wasn't great. Now, if you noticed earlier on in this clip, I did try kind of pushing it on the two big back wheels, and that wasn't very successful either. I think the thing I would have liked to have tried that I didn't think of till later would have been if you put it on the two back wheels, but then you pulled it. And I have a strong suspicion that that would have been a lot better. So if you're going to take a jogger to the beach on this kind of a deep, fluffy sand, I recommend trying it backwards. Like take the two big tires, pop the little one up in the air, and just go backwards. And I think you'll have the easiest time doing it that way. Now, coming down from this soft, fluffy sand, coming down to the, wet, more compact sand, it was a breeze. Like, I don't know if you would want to jog necessarily on the sand, but if you did, this is where I would do it, and a jogger would be able to handle this pretty well. I would rather jog with a jogger on the wet sand than pull a stroller wagon or something like that. So if that's what you're into, this would be a good option for you to have. Overall, it gets points for a decent push. I think it loses points for a lack of storage options, but it definitely does better than some of the other competitors that we've tried, like the Jeep. If you've seen our first installment of the Beach Showdown series, then you know that the Hawk Eco Wagon, which is this wagon, was our winner. This is what we're going to be doing going forward with the beach, comparison series, is every time that we do a new video, we're going to bring the winner of the last video. So we can really, at some point, narrow it down to the very best option on the market for the beach. As we do these videos, we're, whittling it lower and lower. But, just like last time, these thick tires and the pull handle handled great at the beach. I mean, this is the same beach, same kid. He's a little bit bigger, but, it's kind of the same setup, and it did really, really well. This is a very fluffy sand beach, and I would definitely still recommend the Hawk Eco Wagon. It's my go-to recommendation for families, that are looking for this kind of thing. It's very unique on the market right now. Most traditional wagons don't have really great options for kids, and then stroller wagons are not great at the beach. So this is kind of an interesting hybrid that has proven to be very good for across different terrains for us, and it's going to be a keeper. I can't imagine we're going to find something way better, but if we do, I'll keep you updated. So the Wonderfold X4 is our stroller wagon option for this comparison, and I had really high hopes for it. It has the pull and push options, and then it also has, it's a four-seater. It's very lightweight. It folds really well. So I had a lot of hope for this one. However, it was definitely not great. It was probably the worst option of the three. I was actually afraid it was going to break at several points. If you look at the very beginning of that clip again, the tires are scary, just the angle that they get to. And I will note that of all of the options that we've tried at the beach thus far, this is actually the only one that we've had sand get into, like the bearings and, get all in the nooks and crannies of these tire systems. And so it was really a pain actually to get in there and clean it. And we had to lubricate it all again and, try and get air blast all the sand out. We actually had to buy stuff to clean this. So I would not recommend this at the beach, to be honest. I mean, even though it does have that nice pull option on there and it is a four-seater that's lightweight, the tires are not nearly good enough to navigate this sand well, and just the sheer cleanup alone at the end of it is daunting enough for me that I would not bring it to the beach, to be honest. Any of the other options would probably clean up a little bit easier. So while I do enjoy a lot of features about this wagon, it's just not a beach wagon in my estimation. Our own experience with it led me to believe that it wouldn't be worth it. I mean, unless you have very, very compact sand, and this is your only option, because even on this very compact sand, the other options did better. So take that for what you will. It is a great wagon with a lot of great features to it, but it's not my winner for the beach. At the end of the day, the Hawk Eco Wagon wins again. Please stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. We'll hopefully do a third installment with the Anthem wagons. See you next time.